a neon orange Trump pleaded with his audience, "I'm not Hitler. I'm really not Hitler." This was at the rally in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, where we saw some of those interviews with Trump supporters earlier. Trump insisting to his audience, "I'm really not Hitler, guys, okay? Please believe me."
You know, many years ago, I had a father who was a great guy. He was a strong guy, a legitimate guy, strong. But, you know, he always used to tell me, never use the word Nazi and never use the word Hitler. Now we're called Nazis, and I'm called Hitler. I'm not Hitler. Boy.
I'm not Hitler, guys. Really, I'm not. I'm orange, but I'm not Hitler. At one point during this rally, some guy from the crowd yells out about Kamala Harris, "She's an idiot," and Trump likes it.
Biden. I like this audience. Scream. I didn't say it. Well, the guys, who just said that? He can handle himself. They scream, "She's an idiot."
Isn't that funny? Trump really getting a kick out of insults being hurled from the crowd apropos of nothing. Trump then continuing the "it's Kamala's brain that's a problem," saying that the plans of Harris are the plans of a simpleton, and making yet again the same prediction about the stock market.
We're going to do this and that. Oh, by the way, her plans are the plans of a simpleton. They're not going to work. We'll be in a depression like 1929.
Of course, recall that when Joe Biden was running for president, Donald Trump said, "Oh, if Biden wins, we're going to have a 1929 style depression." And we've had dozens of stock market highs with record low unemployment, high job creation, and completely reasonable GDP numbers. Donald Trump also insisting that Kamala Harris paid for audience at her speech. This is Trump's insecurity about Kamala Harris having the campaign record crowd of 75,000 people.
Kamala made a speech, not much of one, with a paid for audience, and all she talked about was Donald Trump.
Of course, it was not a paid for audience. Sometimes when you press them, they'll say, well, the campaign paid to bring people in by bus. And of course, the Trump campaign also regularly provides bus transportation. The difference is that sometimes Trump doesn't give them a ride back home and strands people at rallies, whereas when Kamala Harris provides transportation, she provides it both ways. We then got to the crux of what Trump really believes about the military, which is that there are real generals and there are fake generals. And whether you're real or fake depends on whether you support Trump.
2020, this is the best. Nobody's ever seen it. I just saw General Kellogg, wherever he may be backstage. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Look at that general. He's a real general, not like Millie. Not like Billy.
There you go. No one respects the troops more than me. But if you happen to be a decorated, lifelong servant of the military, but you don't vote for me, you're not a real general. And then finally, Trump in his infinite meteorological wisdom telling us that it was a water hurricane, this one.
It was water. The water was the worst we'd ever seen. It was a water hurricane. That's what it was. And it took houses right off the foundations and ripped the foundations, concrete foundations.
It was water. I can't even say, how does it, water? It was water, is what Trump is trying to say. And he's certainly right about that. It is the final show before election week. Wow. Wow. Let's take a quick break. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. And it's almost over. I don't know how else to say it. If you stay on top of the news, you follow politics and elections, why not win cash for it? Manifold is the app and website where you can win cash for predicting what will happen next in politics, and it is free to play. Questions like, will Trump win the presidential election? Will Kamala Harris flip a state? Will political commentator Destiny appear on Joe Rogan's podcast? If you predict correctly, you win play money called Mana or Sweep Cash. One Sweep Cash is redeemable for a US dollar. So if you predict right, you can turn it into cash. And the platform gives you free mana and sweep cash to play with every single day. Go to manifold.markets/Pacman and you'll get free extra sweep cash just for signing up to start you on your journey. No purchase necessary to win cash or prizes. If you want to go bigger, you can use my link to get 40 extra sweep cash when you spend $20 on mana. If you put that 40 sweep cash on Trump losing the election at the current odds, you win 70 sweep cash if he loses, redeemable for $70 cash. You must be a U.S. resident, 18 or older. See terms and conditions. The link is in the description.